Every week we do a tip of the week. We show you different hunting tips, different hunting strategies, but this one is going to be different. Just because you shoot a rifle, just because you shoot a bow, don't let somebody intimidate you into going hunting or shooting something with a bow that you don't want to shoot or harvesting something with a rifle. That's not what being in the outdoors is about. Now every week we use different types of cameras to do the tips of the week, and that's what we're going to discuss this time. A different type of capturing wildlife or shooting pictures of wildlife. And there's different types of models. You can use this little camera right here, a little portable, it's lightweight, little video camera, shoots high definition. This is a good way to sit in a stand and capture wildlife. There's more than just sitting in a blind and staring at a feeder or staring at a trail. There's birds, there's game animals, there's rabbits, and each one of them has their own little characteristic. So when you're out in the field and you're actually observing wildlife, and that's what you need to do, observe the wildlife to see what they do, to see how they interact with other animals, to see how they interact with yourself, and sometimes it gets to be quite comical. Another way is a good still shot camera. And some of these cameras do have a video card in them to where you can play some video, but mainly they're still camera shots. This is a little miniature camera, a little Epic, similar to a GoPro. You can mount it on a stand or a blind. You can mount it onto any type of a rod that you want to use, and it will take short-range video. It doesn't zoom in or out very well, but it will enable you to catch some wildlife, and you may be looking at something with your binoculars or looking somewhere else, and you can always focus the camera to on that game animal that you're looking at. Some accessories to help you steady up are these little items right here. This is called the Flex Cam. You can mount your video camera, your cell phone on it. It will mount right in there. That will enable you to move it in any direction, up and down, sideways, to get your shot. And as we all know, your little cell phones have a video camera on them, and I use mine when I'm in the blind as well. There's another one called the jackknife. It mounts onto a sight, but you can mount this onto some type of a little rod or a pole, and that'll help you steady your shot. Now, this is called the trigger stick. It's developed by Primos, and it's mainly a shooting stick. It will extend and go to about whatever height you need. This is mainly to set a rifle in, a crossbow, and stuff like that. But you can take this little mounting bracket off, and then that bolt will enable you to fasten it to the bottom of a camera, whether it be a still shot camera or a video camera. Then when you're out in the field, you can steady up and you can get your shot. You don't have to worry about sitting there holding it and having a jittery picture. Now, just to show you how simple cameras are these days, we're going to switch cameras. Tim is going to use this camera, and then we're going to show you a camera that we use to do the majority of our tips of the week, especially here at the shop. Now, instead of using the big shoulder-mounted cameras like you see on some of the hunting shows, a Canon or a Panasonic, this is the camera that we shoot 90% of the tips of the week with right here. Not much smaller than a pack of cigarettes. It's light, compact. The only drawback to this is you really need to be steady because there's a lot of vibration that takes place in this camera. And you can buy one of these for a couple $100. Some of the other cameras are a little bit more expensive, but when you buy quality equipment, you expect to pay the price. So, get you a good camera and get out there and get in the outdoors. I'm Dave Leining. That's your archery tip of the week, and we'll keep you pumping blood.